Well, a possible bombshell from the state in the Jared Bridegan murder case. Could more people have been involved in the alleged killing?
Bridegan was shot and killed in Jacksonville Beach in 2022. State prosecutors say tonight they have evidence to make them believe the accused hitman, Henry Tenon, did not act alone the night of the murder. Bridegan's ex-wife, Shanna Gardner, and her now estranged husband, Mario Fernandez, are accused of hiring Tenon. All three have pleaded not guilty. Our Biljana Garland was in the courtroom when prosecutors spoke about this apparently new evidence, Biljana.
Today's hearing is about what evidence would be allowed in trial when that comes. But there was one moment that stood above everything else, and that was when prosecutors dropped a detail that now changes the way and what we thought about the night that Jared Bridegan was killed. For more than 2 years, prosecutors have said Henry Tenon was the gunman who carried out the deadly ambush. The state's theory has been that Tenon placed a tire in the road to force Jared Bridegan out of his car before shooting him in Jacksonville Beach in 2022. But in court Friday, prosecutors revealed new information, saying they believe multiple people were involved.
We also have overwhelming evidence that there was a conspiracy in this case. We know that multiple people were involved. When the victim was killed, there was a person that fled on foot and a person that fled in a vehicle. We know that Henry Tenon left his DNA behind on that tire, and that we know that Henry Tenon was not driving the pickup truck that fled the scene.
Prosecutors did not say who they believe was driving that truck, but they argued the new information supports their claim that this was a larger conspiracy.
And we know that the defendant, Mario Fernandez, has a connection with Tenon based on the relationship of being landlord-tenant, but also their communications between each other. So we know that they have communicated in the days, weeks, and on the day of the particular crime and afterwards.
Fernandez's defense pushed back strongly against the state's claims. His attorney argued prosecutors have changed their theory of the case after dropping the conspiracy charge against Fernandez last week. The defense questioned the credibility of a potential witness, a jailhouse informant, who claims Fernandez made statements about the alleged plot. They also argued the state has not shown enough evidence connecting Fernandez to an agreement to kill Bridegan. A separate hearing also addressed evidence involving Shanna Gardner, Bridegan's ex-wife and Fernandez's estranged wife. Gardner's defense team is pushing to include information about the phone of Bridegan's widow. The defense says it could be relevant to the case. The judge says she will need to review that argument further before making a decision. The next pretrial hearing will be on Monday for Fernandez and Gardner, and then Fernandez's jury selection will be on August 10th, and then his trial is set for August 17th. Live in Jacksonville, I'm Biljana Garland, First Coast News on your side.